Hi guys, I've got a 10-minute chi ball workout for you. So grabbing hold of that chi ball, lying onto your back, just going to place the chi ball in between your knees, feet are hip width apart, arms along by your side. Take a deep belly breath for 3, 2, 1, then exhale, release for 3, 2, 1. Inhale again. And as you exhale, you're going to start to tilt your spine back. You're coming up into your bridging position. Roll down one vertebrae at a time and release your tailbone at the end. Then again, imprint your spine, press evenly through both heels, lift up the hips. Good. Belly button to spine, draw yourself all the way down, release your tailbone at the end. You've only got a light squeeze on the chi ball. Keep the hips up high here. We're going to come down halfway for a count of 5. Our last 4, squeezing evenly through both glutes for 3. We've got 2, exhale coming up. And we've got our last one here. Keep the hips high, squeeze into that chi ball for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Combine those moves together. Come down halfway, exhale, draw up, squeeze a chi ball. Coming down halfway, squeeze a chi ball. We've got 3 more like this. Our last 2 and 1 more here. Good. And then roll yourself down one vertebrae at a time. Release the tailbone at the end. Grab hold of that chi ball and you're going to lift up your hips. You're placing the chi ball underneath your sacrum so it's supporting your pelvis. And from here you're floating both legs up into tabletop. We're coming into our toe taps. You're going to inhale, reach that left toe away, and then exhale, draw back through center. So it's a really light tap on the mat, and we're controlling this movement with the lower abdominals. We're not moving on that chi ball. We're remaining nice and balanced. Using your breath, inhaling, and then exhaling, drawing up. Inhaling, and then exhaling. We've got 1 more on each leg here. And last one for the left. Good. Keep both legs together. You're going to send them away from you, coming into your double leg toe taps. So using the lower abdominals. If this is too challenging, just continue with the single legs. We've got 5 more here. Exhale, drawing up. We've got our last 4. Good. We've got 3 to go. 2. And our last one here. Keep both legs in tabletop. You're reaching your right leg long. Draw it back through center. Then your left leg. Drawing back through center. Holding nice and steady on that ball. Controlling this movement from the lower abdominals. The lower that you send the legs, the more challenging it is. So just find out what works for you. We've got 1 more on each leg. Reaching it long. Last one here. Good. Extend the legs up towards the ceiling. We're coming into our scissors. So drop your right leg down. And as you draw it back up, you're swapping legs. So you're alternating. Again, controlling this with the lower abs. Point your toes so you've got energy through the legs. Nice. Finishing there, we've got our circles. So 4 circles in one direction. Go down as far as you can without tilting your pelvis. The last one in this direction. Then we're reversing it. So sending the legs away from you, opening them up. Inhaling, then exhaling. So controlling this movement. We're not wobbling on that ball. We've got 1 more here. Good. Draw those legs down to 45 degrees. Keep the ankles together. Separate the toes. We're coming into our froggy. So inhaling to bend. Exhale, reach those heels away from you. Draw the inner thighs together. Using your breath. We've got 5 more here. Exhaling, sending those legs away. We've got our last 4. We've got 3 to go. 2. Exhale, extending those legs long. And we've got our last one here. Good. Drawing those legs down to the mat, and we're coming into a hip flexor stretch. So reach your right leg long, and you're going to bring that left knee in close towards your chest. Just opening up the right hip flexor here. Holding it here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. When you're ready, releasing that left leg. Draw the right leg in close to your chest. Opening up that left hip flexor. We've got 5 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Releasing that right leg. Lift up your hips. You're grabbing hold of that chi ball and you're going to place it in between the shoulder blades. So it's going to support your back. Feet are still hip width apart. Interlace the fingers together and support the neck. We're inhaling, opening over that chi ball, then exhaling, drawing up. Inhale, opening up. Exhaling, drawing your belly button to spine, scoop up that little bit higher. Think about that rib and hip connection. So we don't want those ribs flaring up. We still want to be in control. We've got 3 more chest lifts here. Exhale, drawing up. We've got our last 2. Exhale, scooping up that higher. 1 more. Good. On this next one, you're going to exhale, float your right leg into tabletop as you draw up. Inhale to lower down. And then alternate legs. Exhale, drawing up. Inhale to lower down. We've got our left leg scooping up that little bit higher, working into those abdominals. So we're starting to feel it through the upper and lower abs now. Using your breath. Good. 1 more on that left leg. Nice. From here, we're adding in the double leg toe taps. If this is too much, you can continue with the single legs. Inhale, opening up. Exhale, scooping up that little bit higher. It's a little movement, but you're really going to feel it through the abs. Using your breath, we've got 3 more here. Exhale, scooping up that higher. 2 more. Good. Last one here. Keep the legs up, coming into our crisscross. Reach the opposite elbow to the opposite knee. And that leg that's extending long, draw it out to 45 degrees. Add in a small rotation in the torso. You're really starting to feel this through the obliques. Using your breath. Exhaling, reaching long. Inhale, drawing back. Good. 1 more on each side. Nice. On this next one, we're going to lower ourselves down, reach the arms long, and little pulses up. Exhaling, drawing up that little bit higher, scooping that belly in, and reaching those fingertips over the knees. It's just a tiny little movement for the upper abdominals. Using your breath. Exhaling, drawing up. Place your left hand behind your head. Rotate your upper body over towards the left hand side. Your right hand is drawing over that left knee. Really going to feel it through the right obliques here. Exhale, scoop up that little bit higher. We've got 2 to go. And our last one here. Place your right hand behind your head. Left hand's reaching over the right knee. And we're scooping up that little bit higher. We've got 5 more here. Exhale, drawing up. 4 to go. Our last 3, 2, and 1 here. Good. Place the left hand behind the head. Reach both legs long. Open yourself over that chi ball. Reach the arms long behind you. Circle the arms down and around and scoop yourself up so you're in a seated position. Then again, roll off the pelvis, opening up the chest. Circle the arms down and around and draw yourself up. It's a really nice release for that thoracic spine. Last one here. Exhaling, circling those hands around, drawing yourself all the way up. Reach behind, grab hold of that chi ball. And from here, we're just lying all the way back. We're going to draw our knees into tabletop. Our elbows are coming on the chi ball. And we're coming into our crisscross. But the aim is to not let the chi ball drop. So as you reach your leg long, your opposite elbow is holding that chi ball in place with the opposite knee. So working those obliques still, working the abdominals, reaching the legs long. 1 more on either side. Good. Reach the legs long, hold it here, extend the left leg up towards the ceiling, draw back through center. Then again, reaching the right leg long, draw it up towards the ceiling. Deepening that C curve so you've got your belly button to spine, lifting that leg up, drawing back through center, exhaling. Good. 1 more on either side. Reaching the leg long. Exhale, drawing up, lowering down, working into those obliques. Good. And then lowering everything down. We should start to feel our abs really hurt there. Reach the legs long, arms out long behind you. We're just circling our arms overhead. And every time you circle, we're just swapping the ball in the hands. Inhale, opening up. So letting the scapula flow, opening up the pecs and the chest. Good. From here, keep the hands long. Just come into your roll up. So initiate that movement from the lower abs. Stack up nice and tall. We're going to finish with a little bit of spine extension. So you're going to lie onto your front. Place the chi ball so it's just below your chest. Hands are on either side. Then exhale. You're going to roll that marble forward with your nose, lifting up, pressing evenly through both hands. And then roll yourself down. 2 more like this. Exhale, pressing up. So getting that movement within the thoracic spine. One more like this, drawing up, lowering yourself down. And from here, you're just going to press back into child's pose. So separate the knees, keep the toes together, reach the arms out long. Take an inhale here. Deep belly breath, and then exhale, release. Come into a 4-point kneeling position, so your shoulders are over your wrists, knees are in line with your hips. Round through that belly like a cat. Look towards your navel and then release everything. So arching your back, inhaling, rounding through the back, exhaling to release. One more like this. And you finished your 10-minute chi ball workout. Thanks for joining.